The esoteric or underground music of one generation becomes the pop music of the next generation.
You're listening to
Meltdown. CKCU 93.1.
It's 11 p.m. You're listening to CKCU 93.1 FM Meltdown, 1 hour every week with Canada's longest-running heavy metal radio show. And we have got, I think it's a first here for us in 20-plus years doing Meltdown. I don't think we've ever had 4 bands in the studio at the same time. I think we've done 4 interviews over the course of like maybe 2 or 3 hours before, but I don't think we've ever had all 4 in the studio at once. And I think, tonight is the night, one way or another. We got 4 bands that are playing together this Thursday. It's a battle of the bands, and they're all joining us tonight here at Meltdown in CKCU.
A fight to the death.
Maybe. Or a fight for good times. But anyway, why don't we get right to our guests, because they're on the other side of the glass there, and I think you guys got a lot of space back there. What do you guys think?
Oh, yeah. Tons of room.
It's really steamy in here.
Steamy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's getting hot back here.
Well, you know what? It's pretty cold outside, so, enjoy it while it lasts, I guess, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's minus 34 out there, and I don't feel like going anywhere near outside right now.
Definitely not.
There you go. We could do this all night. How about?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we got. I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourselves. I mean, like I said, we don't often do this with so many in the studio.
So my name is Jon. I'm from Peronicus.
I'm James, and I. Say what you play.
All right, I'm Jon. I play drums in the band Peronicus.
In the band of Peronicus.
I'm James. I'm the lead singer and guitarist of Lycanthro.
My name's Tyler. I play guitar and I do growls in the Aphelion.
My name's Liam, and I do vocals for TripleMurder.
Right on. Well, 2 of you I think we've had on, 2 I know we've had on before, but I think Liam and Tyler, it's your first time, at least with us on Meltdown. Am I right about that?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So welcome to first both of you, but also all 4 of you. James and Jon coming back on a Meltdown. It's been not too long, but it's always good to see you guys back here.
Yeah, back in May, wasn't it?
Well, for you guys, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when when we were promoting our EP release show, when we spent a good 10 minutes botching the Aphelion's name.
Oh, I know. Honestly, like
it happens every time.
Yeah. and when I say we're, I mean me. Like, there are names that get butchered here to names you've never even heard of. Like, it's just crazy, but in any case. But without further ado, let's get right to why you're here, right? This is not just a social call. Like, this is a big show that's coming up on Thursday. You guys have the Wacken preliminary round coming up on Thursday at House of Targ. All 4 bands duking it out to see. Well, I mean, there is a second preliminary round, but one band has to move on, right?
Just one of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only one. There can only be one.
There will be one.
Out of 2 shows.
Yes.
I have the power!
How do you respond to that when he has the power?
I guess we all just try not to die.
Survival of the fittest.
To make sure he doesn't hit 9,000.
Power level 9,000. That's a dangerous power level, guys. Just keep that in mind.
So, I mean, everyone's friends in there, but I mean, when you're over at the House of Targ on Thursday, everyone's going to be competing against everyone, right?
We're going to be bitter enemies for a night.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the
Fists
one
will be
night.
flying so hard, fast.
So how do you, what's it like being in the same room? I mean, like, do you guys sort of share your strategies of like how you're going to be playing on Thursday, or do you guys sort of like give encouragement to each other? Like, how, like what's the vibe in there right now?
Oh, you're way too optimistic, man.
we bring the positive vibes here, man.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll speak for us on all of our behalfs. I honestly feel like, we're just a bunch of guys doing what we love most, and that's playing music, and we're all just trying to seize that moment of opportunity for each of one of our bands. And you know, like everyone in this room, they're a bunch of great guys, and I have no hard feelings between them. Like, I'd rather see the other bands successfully move on, because it gives me hope in the scene for my own band especially. And it's just like, this is amazing. I love seeing my friends go further and furthering themselves in their musical careers, and it makes me feel great as a musician. And if I can be a part of that and be like, hey, I remember these guys, like I know these guys, I played with these guys when they were here and now they're there, it's an amazing feeling to see your friends go that way. And I mean, yeah, we're friends and we're going to be bitter enemies on Thursday, but honestly, I don't think there's going to be any hard feelings between either band that wins.
No, and there's also the fact that it's also is a good way to show like the best that the Ottawa music scene has to offer. Like, 'cause I think here we got four of the some of the most stellar bands in Ottawa. Not Lycanthro, because we are terrible, but
You can just call them diverse.
oh no, but like these guys are all. We're all like one big happy metal family here, you know, and hell, even in the other round, you got like, you know, I got Infrared and Sovereign Council, you know, so some of the best Ottawa has to offer around here, and it's great to see all of us here together, you know, doing what we love. I think Liam definitely put it better than I did, but, you know.
No,
yeah.
but I think the message really is, you know, it's unfortunate that there is only one winner out of something like this, because everyone's so good at what they do, and you know, everyone's gonna put on a great set one way or another, and you know, unfortunately, you got judges that have to like pick one band, you know, and you know, might be someone in the room, might be someone from round two, show two, I should say. Like, you just don't know one way or another. So, you know, it's really just a matter of, you know, I'm thinking you almost treat it like any other show, really. You know, that would be my guess. Not being in a band, but
Well,
All you can do is do your best, and
Yeah.
yeah, and
you gotta just let it happen.
yeah, a lot of times, but I think for this show is usually like at least like the one show where just everybody will literally just step up their game. They'll pull out all the big guns and pull out just every single thing we have in our books, and yeah, it's like we'll literally just pull out all the stops, all like our best, most tightest songs, everybody's, you know,
Fan favorites, I
yeah,
guess.
fan favorites, or songs that are like would impress like the judges too, in terms of like they have a certain aspect to them that they would find appealing. So
Atmosphere, energy, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're playing the best of the best, and you know, we're just trying to have fun with it, honestly. Like it like you said, we're just treating it like any other show, and we're gonna have fun with it. And I mean, if any of our bands make it to the next round, like, hey, that's amazing. You know, like I was saying earlier to the guys too, like I'm not expecting CripleMurder to win. It would be cool if we won, but I mean, that's, you know, like counting my hens before they hatch. You know what I mean? Like, it's just.
well, and
Who
I
knows, man? Maybe James will like break his arm right before the show, and then that'll be it. Like,
Knock on
I'll
wood.
piss my
yeah,
pants
exactly.
or something. You never know.
But you know what? That could be what the judges put you over the top with. You know, like you just completely, you know, pee your pants and like, wow,
Still
that guy,
keep going.
That guy went all out
Yeah.
for this contest.
He was so nervous
Yeah,
that
and then-
he just couldn't contain himself anymore. He was letting out a brutal sound,
Yeah.
and he just let go.
Yeah.
Everything just let
But
go.
then-
all
I
at
think he was
once.
probably letting out a few brutal sounds at that point.
Okay, so maybe I poop myself too. But you know what? That happens to everybody.
But the risk, of
think.
course, is that if you move on from that, then you have to keep doing it show after show, right?
Oh yeah,
That's just it.
And then you're that guy.
that's the secret formula. You have to, you know, just have that one thing that makes you stand out. If it's peeing yourself, then great.
Well, you know what? I mean, we've told this story before, but I remember years and years ago when Exhumed came to Ottawa, and I can't remember his name for the life of me, but their bassist, his shtick was barfing on stage.
Oh my lord.
So,
Oh,
like,
dude.
you know, I remember he was playing what is House of Targ now, but I think back then was called the Underground. And I remember Topon telling me beforehand, or maybe he posted it beforehand, but you know, they basically fed him full of spaghetti and then on cue all over the stage.
Fun fact, actually, at the Christmas Metal Show, actually, that I played with Peronicus and Horcrux and quite a few other bands that were just amazing, like A Scar for the Wicked and whatnot. Like, all great Ottawa bands. I entered in the eggnog chugging contest.
Oh fuck yeah!
And
Crazy Dave.
Crazy Dave. Yeah, Crazy Dave took it that time, but I wasn't too far behind. I actually drank all 3 liters of eggnog.
3 liters of eggnog.
And then regretted it 45 minutes after I had done it. It was like total nightmare.
Did you have to play?
It was
so
after
I
they
played.
played.
I was. Yeah, we opened the show, and then during a Scar for the Wicked, I was like mid mosh, and my stomach
with 3 liters of eggnog.
My tummy made the rumblies, so I just beelined it to that bathroom and I died. I was in there for like a good 45 minutes. I come back out. And
was this at Mavericks?
Yeah, this was at Mavericks.
You had to use the toilet at Mavericks.
Oh, it was horrible.
And my friend, my friend Duncan actually did that contest too, and he was like the first one eliminated too.
Yeah,
he was the first one. I was like, oh, I'm disappointed in you, man.
You know what's funny? Duncan and I were talking about that. Like, he's like, I'm done. I'm the first one gone, man. I'm telling you this. And I was like, dude, you got this. Like, don't psych yourself out. As soon as he got up there, he drank maybe like 6 or 7, and he was like, done.
Oh yeah.
But,
you know what? In my opinion, the loser of the eggnog chugging contest is the guy who comes in second.
Yeah.
Because
that was me.
Because you consume
I paid for it.
You consume it all and you win nothing.
Yeah, pretty well. I came second, like literally as I was on my last cup and chugging. David already finished it and slammed it down, so I was like, well, I have to finish it now. I lost, and I'm sitting there and like, I'm just looking in the crowd and I'm just like, what did I do to myself? I know I'm going to regret this later. And anyways, so I got out of the bathroom and
How did I
was
miss
actually
this?
supposed to do guest vocals with Horcrux, and I actually did do guest vocals for Horcrux on The Outsider. And I was up on stage with Michael LaBelle, and like mid-scream, I go to get up on the riser. My microphone snags on the mic phone, or the mic stand.
Yeah.
And I literally felt like I was going to crap myself on stage. Like, if it weren't for the microphone snagging, I probably would have crapped myself on stage. So thank you, microphone stand, for failing and just grabbing that cord.
Oh my gosh, how did I miss this show?
Oh my God.
It was, oh my God.
How many liters of eggnog did you chug?